And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball. On 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. This homestand ends here for the Timberwolves as they get ready to hit the road.
I would expect for both sides to come out fast and full of emotion, just the nature of this rivalry.
And part of it is they know each other so well. The team that executes best is likely going to come away with the W. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Here's Williams after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with 2 conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert, the screen. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
They can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
Now here's Giddey. The kick out to Williams. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute, and it's all about pace tonight. He said, we're fast, we know it, and we're going to make sure they know it too. Those are pretty bold words, Kevin. We'll see if they can deliver.
Thank you, David. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 8-point game. Down low. Holmgren can't hit.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 10-1 run. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Now, here's Dort. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 5. Here's McDaniels. And the shot is good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
It's Dort on the wing. From downtown. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Outside, Dort. Pass to Towns. Gobert brings the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Lets it go with the 3. Makusevsky can't hit.
A unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill. But the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
To the inside. Moutier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, this is Emmanuel Mudiay at his best. The aggressive mindset, trying to put defenders in a difficult spot.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Anderson outside. Pass to McGee. Moutier brings the double team. The offensive rebound. The little short-range fadeaway off target. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Off target from three-point range. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Over to the wing. On the wing, Giddey. 4 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Anderson. They get it back. Second chance shot. And it's good on the way in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 3. From target center. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Offline with his three. During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
To the paint. In the corner, it's McLemore. Hits the three-point bomb. McLemore's got himself on the board with three there.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Williams for three. Oklahoma City keeps it going. A new shot clock of 14 seconds. Tries again. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Assisted.
Williams has got it all tied up now for the Thunder. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game. Great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. Here's Mann. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Holmgren wide open. And rebounded by McDaniels.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Inside. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
With repetition, you can see the court awareness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander developing. This guy is going to be a problem as a passer.
Towns at the elbow. To the left side wing. And here is Holmgren. Gobert with the defensive effort. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
And you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
Towns is doubled. And McDaniels with the block. Pass to Mann. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard number.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Dort with the bounce pass. Moutier brings the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Clock is at 3. Back to Dort. Shoots over McDaniel. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
First team foul. Substitution.
We've got 1:28 left from the first half of basketball. To the middle. Pakusevsky with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Doris, in your opinion, how does Luke Dort stack up with the best undrafted players in the league?
Well, I think, Kevin, when you think undrafted, the first guys that come to mind are Fred VanVleet, who's now an NBA champion, Christian Wood, Seth Curry, who's proven to be such a capable shooter. Those three are clearly, to me, the best undrafted players that come immediately to mind. But Luke Dort, I'll tell you, has carved out one heck of a career. This guy is a lockdown defender, and he can now make open threes.
54 seconds left in the second quarter. The shot's good from McGee.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Such strong footwork from Dennis Smith Jr. I mean, what an advantage. He puts the defender off balance and gets into his shot. Nice.
29 seconds left to play in the first half. And Giddey gets it to go.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And Moutier throws it down.
A point guard who's got incredible vertical. Emmanuel Moutier, no doubt on the dunk.
Smith right side. He takes it in. Good on the bucket. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And so that's the end of the first half. Timberwolves lead by 6. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so here is Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Here's Holmgren. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Minnesota has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
First personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
To the inside. There's Gobert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Rudy Gobert is one of the game's dominant big men. He understands how to use his length and his size defensively, and he's figured out how to fit in. This guy is an outstanding screener offensively.
And the second free throw, good. Thunder trailing by 7. Pass to Giddey. Outside, Towns. Out to the right wing. Gobert brings the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Edwards with it. He's got 7. And the shot goes in. Edwards got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Pass to Dort. Five on the clock. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. On the wing, Giddey. Pass to Towns. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
And
Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Gobert down low. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Towns lays it up off the glass. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Gobert with the defensive effort. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
14 fouls.
And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential. I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the players associated. Stepping up and address player needs and at the same time global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest. Boy, that is a heads-up play right there by Luke Dort. He sees an opening and gets the ball exactly where it needs to go.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. It's stolen by Gobert. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First personal foul. At the line for
Free throw good. Lead.
Dennis Smith Jr.
Timberwolves leading by 15. Moutier with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. Back to Moutier. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Well, that's a smart pass by Alexei Pokusevski. This guy handing it off to a ready shooter. Nicely done.
Dort misses. On the wing, Lee. The tray. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. And he dunks it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Mr. Gobert. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gobert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is what they're asking for from Dennis Smith Jr. Keep your eyes up and be ready to make a play for your teammates.
Towns, no luck. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 17-point lead, their biggest. The Timberwolves shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. The free throw drops for Lee. And the Thunder making a switch here. 26 seconds left to play in the third. Smith for three. Another miss by Minnesota. Thunder trailing by 18. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 8 points.
One thing you have to respect is how efficient and consistent Cat is on the interior. This guy understands where his advantages lie. That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
He gets it up. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 18. And And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Timberwolves leading by 18. The shot from 20 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And so here is Oklahoma City. Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Now and Edwards with the stuff.
Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Giddy with the bounce pass. It's stolen by Edwards. Williams with the steal. Wing shot on the way. And rejection by McDaniel. Here's Edwards. And he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Outside, Towns. And Doris, in a time where we see so much international conflict, Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it, the opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
5 to shoot. Towns with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Rodic. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team foul.
That one is on Towns. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a promising future for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's long, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2, and perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And it's off the back rim, no good. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Towns. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern. And I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
No one near Moutier as he lets it go. And they recover it. To the paint. Here's Silva. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You can see the improving court awareness of Emmanuel Moutier, having an understanding for when to find his guys.
It's stolen by Moutier. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
This is a strength of Moutier's, right? Get into the lane, put your speed to good use.
The kick out to Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. A second chance effort. Towns, no luck. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Shoots off the step back. And again, it's Minnesota.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Second shot opportunity. That one misses. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities, which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
Towns. A shot, no good.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Now here's Edwards. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clean